Let's go ahead and we're going to start an easy seated posture tonight and roll back and down through your shoulders and kind of rock a little bit through the hips. And I'd like you to scan your body from the crown of the head down into your sit bones. Maybe give your legs a little bit of a massage and just check in. I release my need to be right. I am defenseless and at peace. Tonight, I am peace. Let's take 3 full Ujjayi breath together. Inhale through the nose, keeping the shoulders back and down. Fill up. Open up your jaw. Exhale when you are ready. Beautiful. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale through nose. Ribs expand, diaphragm expands. And then open, release, exhale. One more time. Staying with your Ujjayi breath, but when you get ready to breathe out this next time, let's keep our lips closed. Letting the tongue float out of the mouth. It's a little taller. Smooth out the back of the neck as you gently draw the chin down. Breathing in of I. Breathing out of M. Peace. Let's add our arms gazing up to the thumbs. Draw the hands back into the heart chakra. Exhale. Inhale, spread fingertips wide. And breathe out, hands to heart, chest. We flow. Move the hands into the heart. Once again, smooth out the back of the neck. Just gently open the eyes to the top of the knees and start to circle through your chest and around. So from root to rise, connect to earth, feeling grounded, feeling strong. Other way. Maybe back to your center. Lift the chest on the inhale and massage through that thyroid. On the exhale, tuck your chin towards your chest. Kind of sit back and make that C with body. Just flow here. And again, I'm Ruthann, and giant welcome to our gentle yoga practice tonight. And as always, listening to your body. If something doesn't feel quite right, choose another posture. And especially for those of you guys that are at home, being responsible for your own awesomeness. Back to center, sweep the arms up, bring the hands now back into heart. Trade out your feet and take your time. Rock through the hips, the sit bones. Begin to move now from side to side. Create space and awareness. And when you've balanced out both sides, reach the arms up, draw the shoulder blades back and down, begin to twist, exhale. Not forcing, just moving with the breath. Come back to the front, inhale, exhale, twist. Stay with that. Hopefully tonight my music will work for you Zoomers. Last week it was all cranky. Yes. And after balancing out both sides, come back into the front and once again, draw the hands to the heart. Roll back through your shoulders and just walk it forward. Move a little bit, be like Goldilocks to where it feels just right. Slowly work your way back up. So feet in your lumbar as it moves up through the thoracic. Tuck your chin into the chest. Get away from your computer and then sit tall. Look up. Bring the hands now back into the heart. Fantastic. Roll through onto all fours. Spread your fingertips wide, knees right underneath the hips. As we move into our very first cat-cow, tilt the tailbone up. On the inhale, look up. On the exhale, round and tuck and draw your tailbone towards earth, creating a cat-like back. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, round. And when we're doing these, kind of hug the mat with your fingertips. Energize here. I know some of us are at a computer, some of us are chefs. That is so not me. You all know that. But let's give our wrists and our fingertips some strength here too. It's good. Elbows again, go back towards those thighs. Come into neutral spine. So we know it's somewhere in between that tilt and tuck. Reach your right hand out on the inhale. I'm going to shake my hand. And then when you're ready, bring it back down. Exhale. Left arm. And draw down. Add your back toe, so we're opposite, right hand, left heel, or slice that up and then bring it down. Nice job. Just move through this. Great job. If it bothers your knees at all, place a blanket underneath your knees. And flex your foot, because this sets you up, not in this class, but for a warrior 3. Wednesday night, I guess that was last night, we used a block on our lower back on the sacrum that keeps us from letting those hips wiggle from side to side or shifting our weight here. Nice job. When you balanced out both sides, come back into our very first balasana, into child's pose. Exhale, opening up the knees, sink your hips back. Draw your third eye to the mat. Once you feel pretty settled here, shift your hips back a little bit more and then draw your shoulders away from your ears. Cocoon of breath and be. Good. You're okay. Press with the right palm. Reach your left arm up as you inhale. And send the left arm underneath, right armpit. Let's do this 2 more times. Reach it up, opening up. And exhale and under, thread needle. No hurry. And send it under. And just be here. Hips can be high or hips can be low. It's whatever feels the best for you. Trade to our other side. Press with the palm out in front of you. Let us switch. Opening up through the opposite arm. Inhale, exhale, under. Find stillness now on this other side. Check in with your jaw as it relaxed, your forehead, your eyes. Work our way out of that. Come back to all fours. Slinky through your body. Walk your hands over to the left side of your mat. Stack your right hand on top of the left and shift your hips to the sides, so side child's pose. Exhale. Hug your ears with your biceps. Hips again, high or low. And B. Press into the mat, lift your hips, spiderweb your fingertips to the other side. Left hand on top of the right and shift your hips to the side. Just checking in how that feels. Reach your hands back out in front of you. Working our way into our very first downward dog. Pedal through your feet. It's just for us to get away from a desk. Stretch out your feet, your calves. Your hip creases to the sky. On the next exhale, draw the knees to the mat. Come back to all fours. Tilt the tailbone up on the inhale. Exhale, press through your toes. Sink back into child's pose, but this time just stretch out your calves, your feet. Draw your third eye back to mat. Exhale. Let's stay with this flow. You can stay in cat-cow or downward dog in the Adho Mukha Shavasana. Heels towards the mat. Cat-like back, knees to mat. Tilt sacrum up, look up, breath in. Exhale, flow back, child's pose. Downward dog. Knees to mat, onto all fours. Look up, round, sink back, exhale. One more series. Knees to earth. Tilt, glide back into child's pose one more time. And now maybe if you always do your child's pose with the knees out, let's walk our knees a little closer and then sink your hips back. Forehead can be to the mat or stack your forearms. If your forehead maybe is on the block or the mat, reach your arms behind you. Just relax with your palms up and open. Just be. Feel the expansion of your ribs, the ease, the ebb and flow of the breath. Relaxing your shoulders. And as we exhale, we feel through Mula Bandha this evening. Even in a gentle flow class, we want to stay really strong through our bandhas. Light. Hands come back out in front of you. Move to all fours. Here's where you can use your yoga blocks if you'd like. Step your right foot forward, rolling back and down through your shoulders. We want to see the toes on our right foot. If you don't want blocks, maybe hands to earth. Pick up our back knee and then bring the back knee to the mat. So just a nice deep runner's lunge, picking up the knee and then draw the back knee down. Great job. You got it. Stay with that. We will use our blocks this evening for Shavasana if you want to, so I'll grab some extras here. Stay with that flow, picking up the back knee and then bringing it down. I love how that's right there too for your breath. I'm a potty girl. Now our back knee now to the mat. We see the toes on our front foot, hands to the thigh, roll and press your body up so that front leg is strong. Shoulders down, moving forward and then back. Yeah, good. Wiggle those front toes. Come to the top, hands stay where they're at, or place your hands in our back pockets. Roll the shoulder blades back and down and open the heart. Look up. Hands can stay where they're at or reach the palms up as if you're holding a big energy ball. Roll the shoulder blades down. On the exhale, hands back to earth or our blocks. Let's set back and feel space in the back of the leg. Feel strength in the top of the thigh, your hamstring and quad, really active here. Point flex your foot. Notice here if pelvis is level. If we've got one hip a little higher, usually that'll happen. Just point flex your foot. Lift with the chest, keep a slight bend in the knee, start to hinge forward in 3, and then roll back up. Inhale. Roll back up. And we'll stay just a nice steady stretch. As long as you feel something going on in the back of the leg, that's good. Uncomfortable is fine, painful, not cool. Fantastic. Bring this up. Use your blocks if you'd like to bring the earth closer to you for fun. Stack your blocks or use your bolster. Roll the shoulder blades back and down, but hands are going to come to the inside of your right foot. Once again, pick up the back knee. So we check out that spacing. Scooch that left foot back just as far as you feel good. Draw the back knee down and move into our lizard. Lizard. Elbows to blocks, maybe earth. Walk your right foot away from your shoulder a little bit. Just, I don't know, about a handprint away. Lift the toes so we're not moving into the ankle. That keeps our knee nice and safe. Pelvis, draw in through the belly. Start to open the right knee in 3. Just fanning open through the hip, space, piriformis. Allow that right knee to stay open. And wherever your expression of the posture is, maybe you stay here. If you'd rather, maybe right hand comes in your back pocket and look over right shoulder. Another option would be to turn the right thumb up and catch your back foot. And releasing. On the exhale, slowly draw that back. Press firmly with our blocks, reset that, pick up our back knee, just kind of circle your hips. Other way. And drawing the knee down. Place our blocks back to the top of the mat, move back to all fours. Cat cow, still on the end. Exhale, round and tuck. Relax the back of the neck. Neutral spine, just wag your tail. Left foot steps forward. So we'll start to explore on this other side. Hinging forward and then, oh, sugar bear. We blew a fuse. I'm guessing that the cleaning people plugged in their vacuum cleaner to that plug-in outside that wall. So I will be right back. I will be right back. Hold on. I'll get it. Just start to move forward and back through your hamstring, your hip. That does help. I'm not going to story to you. But if they keep vacuuming in that same thing, I think we're going to possibly blow again. I'll shut this one off. What you get in a building that was turned on in the 60s. Okay, kids, I got to ask them not to vacuum out of that hole. Hey, you guys, will you not use that vacuum hole? That's what's blowing the fuse. Yeah. Yay, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, we had that conversation now. Alrighty, let's come into lizard, since now that hamstring and hip flexor should be nice and stretched. That was my cardio. Well, I know what they thought. I just turned back on again, so they just kept going. Roll back through the shoulders, elbows on our block or earth, whatever you did last time. Maybe pick up the back knee. You can always move forward and back. Walk your left foot away from your blocks, just a tiny bit. Lift the toes, start to open up the hip. Couple more. And allow that to create space and that performance. And try not to let our head drop and our shoulders come up by those ears. So stay active in the posture. Either here or left hand in the back pocket or sacrum. Thumb up, and it might feel good to catch your foot, or it might not. You choose. Exhale, release it. Hug the knee back in. Press through your palms, both on the inside. Roll the shoulder blades back. Maybe pick up the back knee. We'll shift back into our hamstring stretch, back of the leg. Point flex your foot. Lift with the chest. Hinge forward in 3. Lifting. We'll stay in a static stretch. Gaze up, keeping the spine long. Work your way out of that. Place your blocks just kind of the top of your mat. Toe heel your left foot through as you move into pigeon. Now on this, on Wednesday night especially, or last night, we worked on different variations of pigeon, especially if you're honoring your knees at all. You can just set your booty down, lay onto your back, cross your left ankle over the right and give yourself a hug, or variation just staying right here. Or depending on where you're at, maybe you want your pigeon here, but the right hip rotates down. Opportunity to use a blanket or block here. So choose your pigeon. It's nice to use the blocks to bring the earth closer to you, but you do you. Did you lose music? Oh, sorry guys. You pretend the vacuum cleaner is the ocean or something out there. That's a big stretch though, isn't it? Press through your back toe. Work your way up. Pull into your left glute. So all of you are going to be facing that wall. with the, well, you kids over there are going to be facing Julie, and you guys here are going to be facing that wall. So if I were on your mat, I'm just going to roll through and extend my leg out long. Yes, we're going to use the length of our mat. You got it. Left knee is bent, right leg is long. I'm going to turn back and face you all now. So bring the hands either genie arms or just to your hips, but move through this. So you feel the sit bones either to your blanket, especially if your hamstrings are a little snug. That feels nice to be lifted a little bit, or circle the other way. Roll back through your shoulders. Walk your fingertips forward. Again, you can use the blocks to bring the earth closer. Shoulders are back and down, and just be. Melt forward. It's a great idea, Jackie. Great job. Roll it up. Both arms sweep up. Look to the thumbs. Draw the hands to the heart. Reach your palms up. Arms come down to a field goal. Twist and look over your left shoulder. And bring the hands down. I'm not going to force anything. We're just going to look over our left shoulder. Stay in your twist. Turn our head and look to right shoulder, drawing the chin down. And then once again, gaze behind you. Gaze back to the front. Right hand can stay kind of hooked into your leg, or maybe wraps around your stomach. Sweep in 3, just reach towards your toe. Almost like a hand on a clock. We're gonna stay open. In 2, and just 1 more. Gaze up, extend the fingertips, reach towards the toe, wherever it takes you. Imagine that you're rolling and opening up. Your top hand can stay behind your head, or let the arm relax, bend at the elbow. Meet back, sitting tall. Roll back through your shoulders. Inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, rotate towards the long leg, thigh active. Walk over your right leg. Draw your belly towards the top of your right thigh. Again, we can use our blocks to bring the earth closer, or strap. Mike, I forgot to get those straps out. Don't be sad. Just thought about it. I mean, I know where they're at, but good grief. You skated out of that. Roll up. Reach your left arm up. Stamp it behind you. Lift your hips. You can stay seated. All we're going to do is just like paint a big circle to the sky. Or let's lift the hip in 3. Seated or lift, you choose. Good. So, Andrew, move your right arm, babe. Left hand is down. There you go. You're like, but I want to use this arm. I'm like, okay. Yeah, you do you. Yeah, it is a little bit easier to get your butt off the ground with the left arm. Stay at the top or seated. A little baby wild thing here. And on the exhale, bring your butt back down to the mats. Shake out a little bit through the hips. Press through your right foot, face back to the front of your mat. Back into your pigeon. Rotating the hips. Lifting. Gaze over left shoulder. Gaze over your right. Transition back to all fours. Cat, cow. Neutral spine. Right toe, tap it right behind you, and then pick it up and slice it behind you. Look over your left shoulder. belly, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha active. Press the ribs to the side. Look over and see if you can check out your left or your right foot. And walk that foot back in. Other side, left toe, keeping the leg long, strong. Pick it up, bring it behind you, and now look over your right shoulder. And you can bend that knee, just explore, opening the hip. Back to all fours. Right foot steps through. Maybe add your blocks to the side there if you want. So both hands to the inside. Toe heel through, and we'll move into pigeon on this side. Knee on the outside of right wrist. Each side's going to feel really different, so use your props. Lift with the chest or lay on your back. Great job. Melt in 3, lifting up, 2, one more time, and just be. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Press through the back toe. This fires up that glute, which protects our back, which opens up front. Roll into your hip. So this time the left leg will be long and right knee will be bent. So just face the other direction. Or Mike's gonna go with me, so that's awesome. He's now the teacher, okay? Okay. I love it when a plan comes together. We worked on this earlier. Yes, we did. Roll back through those shoulders and now hinge forward. If you feel your butt start to lift, just gently give it encouragement to come back. If the spine is long, lift the chin and then bow. No competition here, no judgment. Back up. Sweep the arms up. On the exhale, feel gold arms. Inhale, look over your right shoulder, twist, and exhale, hands come down. Look over your back shoulder, sit tall, pull that back shoulder back. Beautiful. To the front, draw your chin towards front shoulder. And look behind you. Fade back to the front, shoulders released, outside arm swoops towards the toe, and 3, and back up, and 2, one more time. Wherever it feels really great to you, as long as you're feeling that space from the hip. Your left hand can be to your thigh, it can be in front of you or behind you, just wherever you get, and stay open with the chest here. Maybe gaze up. Exhale, release it. Press your right hand down, lift with your hips, or keep your bum to the earth. Big circle. Juiciness through that shoulder joint. Into big circle. Yes. Got this. Nice job. Just a couple more. You can stay seated or stay at the very top. Press the pelvis up and lift an open chest. Slowly find your way back down. Reach both arms up as breath in. Rotate towards your long leg. On the exhale, hinge at the hips and bow over the left leg. Shoulders out of your ears. Nice job. Take your time as you roll that back up. Both arms sweep up. Hands back into the heart. On the exhale, press through your back toe. Face back to the front. Use your upper body strength. Send your knee on the outside of the right wrist. I don't care where this foot is, just as long as you don't feel any pressure in the knee. Lift and hinge forward into pigeon or lay on your back. Let's meet back up. Roll into your glute and sweep both feet out in front of you. So we'll come up and meet into a seated forward fold. You got it. Rock this out, lift those arms and hands back to heart. We can have a slight bend in the knees. It might feel really great if you've got a blanket here to either sit on. Hamstrings are a little snug. I am hypermobile, so I lift my heels, which is not a great thing. So for me, it feels nicer for a forward fold I roll my blanket and then I just bring it under my knees. So you choose, and we can also turn your bolster if that feels good or use your blocks. But tick-tock a little bit, feel the sit bones lift, tilt the sacrum, the tailbone, and then hinge forward as you just release. Nice job. Point flex your feet, and even if you just spread your toes a little bit wider and flex your feet, you're going to get more space in your calves. Roll up slow. Sweep those arms and the hands now to the heart on the exhale. Walk in your right foot. Now, I'm gonna move my blanket a little bit, but hug the right knee in. And if you start to round, and walk your foot a little bit more forward. So I'd rather have you sitting tall than thinking that's gotta come in. Keep your left leg strong at your anchor. Hug the right knee in, roll back through the shoulders. Inhale, then when you're ready, on the exhale, look behind you. In front of you, stay in your wrap, and one more time behind you. Back to the front. Allow that right knee just to drop. Let it open. Release it. One more time. Let it release. Yogi's choice here, if I turn a little bit, you can keep your foot where it is, or tonight, let's bring our ankle right underneath our knee, because that will put us all in this really awesome traction so our pelvis and hips can't move. Lift with the chest, either using a strap here or maybe blocks to each side. Hinge forward. Roll that up, reaching upward, and now hands to heart. Keep our right leg where it is. Draw your left knee in towards your armpit. Kind of rock a little bit here. Now your foot can always stay to here too. It's awesome. Bring that up. Just move a little bit through your hip. Maybe circle it. Other way. Now, your left hand can be behind the knee, or you can add a little bit of a hook behind that. Right arm comes up. Turn your thumb down and hook on the outside of your foot. Another option is to use a towel or strap to create your arm a little longer. Lift with the chest. Look over your left shoulder. Left hand can be behind you for support, or maybe the thumb is up. From here, you can straighten that front leg a little bit more if you wanted. Yes. Switch the other way. Actually, your right hand. So if I, yes, you got it. There you go, great. It's weird, I normally would mirror you, but on Zoom, I see a reflection and then the other camera goes the other way, and then I would be like, I just gotta go the same direction as you all. Bring that back to center and just hug behind the leg. See if we can, maybe we straighten it here. Straighten it there, wherever. One more time. Bring the leg down. Press our feet firmly into the mat, fingertips towards your bum. Roll the shoulder blades back. Lift the heart, toes curled, move our knees side to side. Massage through your piriformis. You don't realize this needs love until you do this. You're like, oh. Awesome. Just press into your IT band. Maybe tap it out a little bit. On our other side, walk your left foot in, lift the chest, roll back through the shoulders. Again, it's about sitting tall as if the wall were behind you. Slice your right arm out, hug, look over left shoulder. In front of you, chin towards front shoulder, now behind you. As we rotate back to the front, allow that hip to open. Let it drop. Rock. Sit bones, left ankle directly underneath your right knee. Lift with your chest, hinge forward. Roll up. Sweep it out. Back into the heart on the exhale. Nice job. Keep your left knee bent. Walk your right foot in. Hold on behind it or hook behind it. And just kind of circle through the hip a little bit here. Left arm, reach that up. So kind of counterbalance that. Turn your thumb down and reach on the outside of your right foot, just like you have a nice. Almost like a kickstand. Now look behind you. Straightening the front leg a little more. That's your jam. Gaze back to the front. Bend the knee. Once again, hook behind it. And let's just explore starting to straighten the leg. Good. This is my Barbie knee. It's like, you girls are too young for Barbies, but when you move their knees, they're like that. That's what mine sounds like. A Allow the knee to open in the hip, rock a little bit side to side. Bring our hands in, just a little bit of heat with prana. Pressing the toes together, inhale. Lift the knees. On the exhale, scoop under and use your biceps to hinge forward and then come forward. If you don't want to scoop under, just take the hands to the top. Whatever feels the best. Press your feet together, draw the knees up, and slowly roll that up. Shake out the legs in front of you one more time. Sit tall and hinge, slight bend in the knees, forward fold. Roll it up. Because it's here in the studio, the floor is cold. I just use my blanket behind my back, but that's always your choice. Have your bolster close to you, even if you're at home, or maybe a chair if you'd like to use this for Shavasana tonight. If you've got a sweatshirt or fuzzy socks around, that feels really great too. And our yoga blocks, we're not going to do this right off the bat, but I just want to show you what this looks like. We'll have both our blocks and they'll kind of press together. So they're going to come here, and then you're going to press your hips up into bridge, blocks come under, and you'll fan the blocks outward. So the point of the block comes right into where your piriformis is. If you don't dig that, you can kind of do whatever you want to do. Let's just place our blocks to the side. If you're honoring the back tonight, lay on your side and then melt down. Otherwise, lift with the chest, bend the knees, and slowly come onto your back, really slowly. That's it, Amy. Nice job. Hug the right knee in and hug your left knee in. Rock side to side. Hands on top of your knees, individually, big circles to the sky. Big circles. Draw your chin down. Smooth out the back of your neck. Trade this other direction, big circles. With every patient, with every client that I work with during the day, that is one of the best things to do, is just work, whether your head is against the wall, your car seat, is to draw your chin down while the back of your skull is supported, whether it's on a foam roller. We want to get space in the back of that neck. And now, happy baby, draw the knees towards your armpits, open up, hands either behind the knees or peace fingers hooking the big toes. And you're happy, so rock around if you want. Just remember, when we move into Shavasana tie, if you don't stay, there's a baby unicorn that dies somewhere. So just saying, we're gonna get that on a shirt. So some of you I know don't choose to turn on the camera, and I understand that, whatever, but don't be leaving me in Shavasana. That's why we come to yoga. The best part. It's when we absorb our goodness and practice. All righty, release one foot at a time. Press your feet into the mat to bridge. Lift your hips up, maybe your tiptoes. Walk your blocks, suction them together. Then take the top of your blocks and open them out into a V. This takes a little bit of wiggling around or figuring out what you're going to do, but I got an inch or two or more away from each other. Just one point finds into that piriformis. Feet press firmly into the mat and drop the knees toward each other. And let's just be here. I'll come around and help you out too. Oh, you got it here. Nice. That's it. I'm actually switch around, babe. So I feel that banana booty. Okay, come down. And then let's try each other mat or block the other one too. Actually, this way. And then you make adjustments to where it gets like right in there in the money spot. Got it? Yeah. Okay. Like, yeah, go away. Open your arms outward and let's reach our arms over our head to a field goal. Give yourself a hug. Cross your arms. Just try to remember which arm you have on the top, above your chest. Draw your chin up. Open our arms to a big T and then cross your other arm on the top. Give yourself a hug. Smooth out the back of the neck. Release your arms to the side. Left leg stays pressing down as our anchor. Shear open your right knee and then bring it back. This can also be done at home. If you don't have blocks, you can also do this with a tennis ball, or sometimes I'll put 2 tennis balls in a sock so they don't roll away. And now our other leg, just gently shear that open and then draw it back. Couple more. Left foot to the sky as if you have a platter on your foot, and the right. Now you may want to come out of this a little bit, adjust your blocks, maybe to come in a little bit or further away. Slight bend in the knees. You want to be 100% supported with your props here. If you feel you have to work here, you can always just get rid of the blocks or just use one. Gently rotate right ankle. And shake that leg out. Left ankle rotates. Shake it out. Float each foot back down to the mat. Straighten one leg at a time. Maybe it feels better just to have one leg straightened if you're honoring the back, or both legs straight. Reach your arms over the head, go long with your body, point flex your feet, and then just relax. Flex top of the legs, let them be heavier. Slide your left foot in. Now your right. Open your left knee out, Baddha Konasana, and then your right knee, pressing the bottom of your feet together. Hands on top of your hip bones. And just notice, just gently press down through the hips. Left hand makes a gentle fist, right hand on top of that, and circle clockwise for your digestive system here. Just gently give your belly a massage. Left hand to our sacral or solar plexus. It sits right underneath the belly button. Spread your fingertips wide. Right hand to the heart. As we inhale, the belly rises, the ribs rise. And as you exhale, the belly gently draws down toward the spine. Notice and feel. I am. Hand from the belly, seal this into your heart. Relax your arms to the side. Thumbs are out, palms open. You are welcome to stay here for final relaxation, or press your feet together, bring your knees up. To bridge, remove your blocks. Hug your knees in, maybe roll to the side if you'd like to add a bolster underneath your knees. or legs up the wall. Maybe if you're at home, supports blocks underneath your bolster so your feet are elevated and lifted. Give yourself this space, this time to just be. We start by relaxing your feet completely, the arches, your toes, your legs, the front and the back, your hips, your butt, your belly, your center back, your shoulders melting. Hands completely relaxed and soft. Swallow. Release your jaw, place the tongue at the bottom of the mouth. Relax your cheeks, your eyes, your forehead. This is your time. okay to let go. Together, let's start to draw awareness back into our root chakra, the color of red, the strength, the heat, the sacral of orange, solar plexus in the belly, yellow, to the heart of green, to the throat. Draw the chin gently down as you swallow, blue sky, to third eye of purple. A beautiful energetic inhale through the nose, please. Sigh it out when you are ready as you breathe out. Reach your arms over your head this time. Inhale, big reach. Thinking about imagining all the amazing things that our bodies can do. Big reach. Slowly hug in your right knee and then hug in your left. Take your time. See the baby tonight. Hug and then rock a little bit. Roll to your right, where it feels the best. Then using your upper body strength, let's come up to easy seated. That girl down over there, Jules, you okay? Just move a little bit through the hips, draw the shoulders down, sweep both arms up, inhale, lift to those thumbs. Sweep our arms up, let the fingertips float out and down. And inhale, back to the heart. And a light that moves within me and moves within all of you with strength, gratitude, and ease. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Namaste.